The Miami Heat, they beat the Boston Celtics. They are on a 6-game win streak. One thing about the Miami Heat, they will not quit. I know a lot of people want them to tank to get those picks, but it is what it is. Last night, Kyle Anderson with 19 points. He had a great game. He said, when I have the ball in my hands, making decisions, getting guys involved, that's when I'm at my best. Just want to get out there, calm things down, and when things get heated, do what I do. The same way Eric Spoelstra plays Kyle Anderson is the same way he's supposed to play Nikola Jovic. Nikola Jovic, 6'10", playmaker. I mean, remember, guys, when he was overseas, he always had the ball in his hands, playmaking, causing the tempo to increase, pushing the pace. Like, these are the things that I want Eric Spoelstra to do with Nikola Jovic. But Kyle Anderson is the reason why you have veterans. Let's get into what he had to say after the game.
We wanted to come in here and get it done. We knew we had a tough back-to-back here, and we got to get ready for Memphis tomorrow. But definitely want to focus on what we control, take it one day at a time, and get the win tonight. Now we on to Memphis.
Kyle, you guys played so mentally tough, but I thought you played incredibly intelligent. You in particular had a couple really important reads where you had smaller guys guarding you, and you were able to make that recognition and really attack and take advantage.
Yeah, they muck the game up a lot. They have a lot of good schemes that work for them, and sometimes they'll be a big on me, sometimes they'll be a small on me. So just trying to read the game, find my teammates in good positions and attack when I can.
Kyle, 19 points for you tonight, but I think what all of us have really enjoyed watching your game since you've come to the Heat, your ability to sort of run the team and run the offense. Every team needs a quarterback, and you've been that for the Heat coming off the bench. How natural does that role feel for you?
Yeah, I've been a point guard my whole life. I just happened to, grow to be 6'9". I think when I have the ball in my hands, making decisions and getting guys involved, that's when I'm at my best. When you stick me in the corner expecting me to catch and shoot or things like that, it gets a little rough for me. So just want to get out there, calm things down when, things got a little heated and, do what I do.
You've been a joy to watch, Kyle. Congratulations. Great performance. Great win. See you back on the plane as we head home to play Memphis.
Yes, sir.
Now, once again, Adam Simon, he continues to remind everyone that he deserves a raise. Spo on Pelle Larsson. He continues to gain confidence. He's been putting in all the work. You can see how his skill set has gotten better, but it comes down to his intangibles. He does a lot of winning things. Tonight, it showed up in the box score. 16, 4-4, 4-9 from the field, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. First of all, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Jaime was doing the same thing last year, and we don't want him to pretty much have that sophomore slump. My thing about Pelle is, it's like what Spo says. He makes winning plays. It's not just about the stat sheet, but he hustles. And then also, too, Pelle is a very good defender to the point where he even fouls, which I think is not even his fault. Of course, he's going to make those mistakes, but he's locked in defensively. He's willing to dive on the floor. He's willing to set charges. Those are the things that can shift the game. Those are winning plays that you need a lot of players on any basketball team to make. Let's get into what Spo had to say about Pelle.
Pelle, continues to gain confidence. He's been putting in all the work, and he's getting. You can see where his skill set has gotten better, but it still comes down to his intangibles. He just does a lot of winning things. Tonight, it showed up in the box score. A lot of times, they don't show up in the box score, but his offensive game is growing. His confidence is growing. We want to continue to feed into that.
When it comes to our leaders, I'm very proud of Tyler and Bam. And it's not about beating the Celtics. It's just about leading the team in a positive way. These two guys are going to be our leaders going forward. And even though we're not going to necessarily win a championship, which who knows, because this Miami Heat team, they've surprised everyone. They can literally turn around a season. We've seen it before. And I'm not saying that, like I said, we're going to win a championship or anything. But it's good to see that our two leaders are setting the tone and they're leading by example. Bam at about 21 points, 5 and 6. Tyler Hero, 25, 6 and 9. Very proud of the guys. At the end of the day, Jimmy Butler quit on them, and they're still able to fight through everything. And we don't even have our full roster. Wiggins, he's been in and out of the lineup, which he's been phenomenal for the Miami Heat. But once again, great 6-game winning streak. Very proud of the Miami Heat that they just didn't quit. Hopefully, we can definitely be a hard first or second round out for any one of these teams, which, once again, don't be surprised if the Miami Heat make it to the NBA Finals, because that's the crazy stuff that goes on in the NBA. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.